The moment you stop chasing them, their entire world tilts off its axis. You've felt it. That sickening pull in your chest when you send a message and watch the 3 dots appear, then vanish. They saw it. They chose not to reply. So you double text. You over-explain. You craft the perfect follow-up that sounds casual but screams, "Please notice me." And the more you do this, the further they drift. Why? Because you just handed them the one thing they needed to devalue you: certainty. Think about the last time someone pursued you relentlessly. Did you respect them more? Or did you subconsciously think, if they're this available, they can't be that valuable? It's uncomfortable to admit, but it's true. Humans are wired to want what is scarce. We crave the locked door, not the open one. Now imagine you stop. Cold, no more likes, no more checking in, no more asking, "Hey, you okay?" You vanish into your own world. You become a ghost in their notifications. What happens next is almost predictable. They check their phone. No message from you. They check again. Nothing. Their mind starts spinning. Did I do something? Are they mad? Are they seeing someone else? They begin to obsess over your silence. You've become the puzzle they can't solve. And the human brain hates unsolved puzzles. They'll start hunting for clues. They'll watch your Instagram stories the second you post. They'll ask mutual friends, "How's he doing?" They'll craft a casual message that took 45 minutes to type, and when they send it, you get to choose whether to reply. The tables have turned. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think this is a game. A manipulation tactic. The strongest move isn't silence. It's indifference. If you're pretending not to care while secretly counting the minutes until they text back, you haven't won. You're still their puppet. The real transformation happens inside you. When you stop chasing, you're not punishing them. You're freeing yourself. You're saying, "My energy is not a donation. My time is not a charity." And the moment you truly believe that, you stop needing them to beg. You stop needing anything from them at all. That's when the magic happens. When you're no longer looking for their validation, you become magnetic. You walk taller. You speak slower. You laugh easier. People feel your self-sufficiency. They sense that you don't need them. And that makes them desperate to get close to you. Ask yourself this: who do you respect more? The person who begs for your time, or the person who's perfectly fine without it? The answer is obvious. Now apply that to yourself. When you chase, you're begging. When you walk away, you become the prize. Let's go deeper. Stoicism teaches us that desire is the root of suffering. Epictetus said, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do." In other words, your peace should never depend on someone else's response. If they text back, great. If they don't, also great. You are unshaken. When you attach your happiness to another person's behavior, you give them a loaded gun aimed at your chest. And the tragedy is, they didn't even ask for that power. You just handed it to them. And now you're angry that they're not using it carefully? That was your mistake. Stop giving away your peace. Stop making them the center of your universe. Because if they are the sun, you're just a planet burning in their orbit. And when they get bored, they'll move on to another galaxy. You'll be left cold and dark, wondering what you did wrong. Chase your mission, not their affection. When you pour that desperate energy into your own life, your work, your body, your mind, you become someone worth chasing. You become multi-dimensional. Interesting, you become the person they worry about losing. Now, let's talk about what happens when they come back. Because they will. Almost always. When you stop chasing, they feel your absence like a missing tooth. They start bargaining. They send the long apology, the voice note, the "I miss you at 2 a.m." And here's the final test of your growth. What do you do when they beg? Do you let them back in immediately? Do you punish them? Do you play hard to get? The Stoic answer is simple. You don't react. You respond. You assess whether they add value to your life or drain it. If they're genuinely worth your time, you can re-engage from a place of strength, not desperation. But if they're just lonely and bored, you smile, wish them well, and keep walking. Because the ultimate power isn't in making them beg. The ultimate power is in being able to walk away forever and feel nothing but peace. That's the core of Stoic mastery. That's the fortress no one can breach. So the next time you feel that urge to chase, to explain, to prove your worth, pause, take a breath. Remind yourself, you are not the beggar. You are not the petitioner. You are the architect of your own emotional landscape. And if they want to be part of it, they'll find their way to the door. But they have to knock first. You've already opened it too many times. If this truth hit you hard, you're not alone. That's why Winds of Thought exists, to remind you of what you already know, but keep forgetting. Hit that like button if you're ready to stop chasing and start living. Comment below, have you ever had someone come back after you pulled away? What happened?